Ladies and gentlemen, there is serious political development that is taking shape in Mount Kenya, and it's just a matter of time. And just like I keep on telling you on this platform, that in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence, and that everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve a specific political objective. Nothing in politics just happen for the sake of it. Let me take you through some of the latest developments that have been taking place in Mount Kenya. And those developments are not just happening for the sake of it. Number one, there is the emergence of Maina Njenga currently. Maina Njenga has been causing serious political storm in the mountain. He's actually attended, I think, 3 or 4 events where he's been the center of attraction. And in all those events, Maina Njenga has always delivered, in quote, Uhuru Kenyatta's greetings to the people. And the people have always received the greetings with a lot of happiness. No coincidence there. Number 2, Kanini Kega attended some event in Ruiru Stadium, a major event in Mount Kenya. But Kanini Kega was not allowed to address the people who attended that event. They actually shouted him down. Maina Njenga had to literally save Kanini Kega from being lynched.
Baba nerathire kwaria na Ruto na kuria Mombasa. Nĩmwaiguire? Nĩmwamenyire ũrĩa kwaririo? Nĩmwamenyire?
Then from nowhere, Kimani Ngunjiri, the former Bati member of parliament, came out to lecture Rigathi Gachagua. He actually lectured Rigathi Gachagua on the issue of William Ruto's votes in the mountain. Who delivered William Ruto's votes in the mountain? That is something that Kimani Ngunjiri decided to make very clear, that Rigathi Gachagua had no role in delivering William Ruto's votes in 2022.
Hatukataka historia hiyo ya kujibuana ama kukosa kuelewana ikuweko. Na nakumbuka rais mwenyewe akisema hangetaka kama Mungu atambariki achukue kiti, hangetaka kuonekana akifinyiria deputy wake. Lakini naona kuna mambo yanaanza kutokea maangazio, na ningeomba ligijika Rigathi Gachagua, you are the deputy. You know the truth is, hakuna mtu alichukua Akikuyu ya Central akawapeleka kwa deputy president ndio akuwe president. It was engaged. Engagement ile ilikuweko ni ya President Ruto. He engaged himself so much with the Kikuyus kwa milima. Wakaelewana, wakatongozana na wakasikizana. Na yule alikuwako Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta akawa walikuwa na difference na yeye. That's how the politics was. So they supported Ruto kwa kubadilisha siasa ambazo zilikuweko, waone siasa ya wakati huu wako kama kutakuwa na mwelekeo wa njia mzuri. Na pia wakaangazia wakasikia kuna matarajio makubwa ya amani na ya kubadilisha siasa yetu ya Kenya. And that's how watu ya milima walienda na wakaanza kupigia Ruto kura. Kwa hivyo ukweli usemwe, hatuwezi kusema kuna mtu alibeba watu wa Mount Kenya akawapeleka kwa Ruto. No. Mjue hii siasa mpaka dakika ya mwisho the president himself appointed Rigathi Gachagua. Na mimi nilikuwa frontline Karen ya hiyo vita. Na nasema hivi, rais mwenyewe akijua ukweli na angetaka asikie hii, na Rigiji alikuweko. Ilikuwa ni mimi na Ndende Nyoro, bibi ya Gachagua na Gachagua na president current now. Tulifanya kesi. Mimi nilikuwa mzee, nilikuwa mtu mzima, mpaka nikalia machozi nikitetea Rigiji na Ndende Nyoro. We cried. Bibi ya Gachagua alilia mpaka deputy mwenyewe macho yake iliangazia machozi, kwa sababu tulikuwa na mvutano kubwa sana, tutafanya nini?
Number 4, William Samoei Arap Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, for the first time after being sworn into office, praised Uhuru Kenyatta in the presence of Rigathi Gachagua in Kisumu. Again, that's also significant politically speaking because of the choice of Kisumu. William Ruto was actually launching one of Uhuru Kenyatta's flagship projects for the people of Luo Nyanza. When Uhuru Kenyatta was launching those projects, Rigathi Gachagua was all over Mount Kenya, castigating Uhuru Kenyatta for focusing in Nyanza.
Congratulate my predecessor, President Uhuru Kenyatta, for his foresight in coming up with this shipyard refurbishment. When one morning he asked me for us to visit Kisumu and see what the military could do, when we came here, it was a heap of dirt, wreckage, and old buildings. To see what we are seeing here today is phenomenal. And I must say, both President Uhuru Kenyatta and the leadership of our military, with a lot of foresight, drove this program to where we are today. When I took over office, it is among the first decisions I had to make.
Tulikuwa na program hapa ya stima ya watu ya Mount Kenya ya 3 billion. Tulikuwa tumesikizana na Rais Uhuru Kenyatta ya kwamba wewe rais, tumekutenda mema, tumekupenda kama mtoto wetu, tumekufanya rais miaka 10. Tunataka ukienda kupumzika, kila boma katika Mount Kenya ikuwe na stima. Tukaweka pesa kando. Hii kitendawili amekuja ameleta fujo, achukue hiyo pesa. Huyu kijana anaitwa Kimani Ichung'wa na huyu Kuria walikuwa kamati ya budget. Wakaambiwa watoe pesa kwa mlima, wapeleke kwa mtu ya kitendawili. Ichung'wa na Kuria wakakataa, Uhuru akawafukuza. Kukakuja hii kijana ya kwetu anaitwa Kanini Kega. Mnasikianga yeye? Mnasikianga yeye? Akakuja akasaini hiyo pesa yote ile Kuria na Ichung'wa walikataa, ikapelekwa huko. Watu wetu sasa, Uhuru anaenda kustaafu, hakuna stima. Hiyo hatuwezi samehea wewe kitendawili. Hii barabara zote zimesimama hapa Mount Kenya ni pesa yetu, pia alichukua akapeleka huko. Sasa tunauliza, huyu mtu ametuumiza, amekuja hapa amejificha, amepakwa rangi, ati amesafishwa. Mnaweza changanyikiwa?
And lastly, Sabina Chege, who was appointed in quotes as Jubilee Party leader to replace Uhuru Kenyatta, has actually lost her position as the deputy minority whip in the National Assembly. That is one seat that Kenya Kwanza government has always tried so hard to prevent Sabina Chege from losing. They've always used the court. Like last time the Speaker of the National Assembly had to delay a bit for Sabina Chege to sneak to court, and the court had to stop the implementation. And today, the court made the ruling. All those things I've explained cannot just happen out of mere coincidence. But I want us to look at what is happening to Sabina Chege. Before we do that, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. And without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to dive in. But I just want to give my conclusion on Sabina Chege losing her position as the deputy minority whip. Because if that's going to be the case, then Sabina Chege is also going to lose her alleged position as the Jubilee Party leader, which means Jubilee Party leader which means Jubilee Party is actually going to revert back to Uhuru Kenyatta via Jeremiah Kioni and of course his friend David Muriithi. But let me just go straight to what I'm concluding. The first conclusion I'm coming to is that from what I'm observing, one of the conditions of the bipartisan talks is actually being implemented. And what is the condition? Azimio gave Kenya Kwanza several conditions. One of the conditions which Azimio gave them was non-interference with political parties. William Ruto, using state machinery, using the courts, and using his power, has always frustrated Azimio as far as Jubilee Party politics is concerned. Sabina Chege is likely to file an appeal, and it will be interesting to see whether she's going to lose that appeal again. Because I'm sure, apart from sneaking through these other courts, the judiciary would not want themselves to be seen to be siding with Kenya Kwanza for that particular matter. So that's number two. It is also clear that William Ruto is actually throwing Kanini Kega, Sabina Chege, and the group under the bus. Why do you think that's happening? Politics is dynamic. It keeps on changing. Maybe the value they were adding is no longer there. You never know. Maybe the value, because if you look at Jubilee, how many members of parliament are they bringing on board? Currently, William Ruto has 7 members of parliament from Luo Nyanza alone. Luo Nyanza. How many ODM MPs do you think are with Ruto who are not from Nyanza? So it means the value which Kanini Kega and Sabina Chege were bringing on board is no longer there. Number 3, I'm also using the incidents to actually try to conclude that the handshake between Raila Odinga and William Ruto is actually looming if it has not happened. But for me, I believe that the handshake between Raila and Ruto happened when they met in Mombasa. And that can explain why Raila Odinga actually assigned members of parliament, governors from his counties, that is the governor for Kisumu, governor for Siaya, governor for Homa Bay, and governor for Migori, to actually join William Ruto during his visit to the region. And lastly, William Ruto's political interest in the mountain is also changing. What is William Ruto's political interest in the mountain currently? Is it Jubilee? Is it within Kenya Kwanza, or is it within UDA party? Because what's the need of bringing Kanini Kega and blah, 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 blah? And then you lose half of your supporters. The truth of the matter, and this is my last point, is that William Ruto is no longer supporting this group because this group were being funded by Rigathi Gachagua. So they are being thrown under the bus. I don't know what you think. If you've enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comments section. Bye-bye.